Before we go to Dr. Lahat, I just wanted to share something personal that around 25 years ago, my mother got a call from her cousin, Margie, and my mother is originally from Milan, Italy, and I come from New York, and she told my mother, I'm really sick, I have ovarian cancer, and I don't know how much time I have left, but there's this new genetic mutation that they've just discovered in Ashkenazi Jewish people. And I want to just tell you, keep going for checkups, take care of your health, because it could be that you're a carrier of this genetic mutation as well. So a few weeks later, she passed, and that was something that my mother really took to heart, and she was on top of her checkups and her health, and she made sure all of her doctors knew that it could be, there was not really testing available then, so she didn't know if she was a carrier or not, but she did all that she could to protect and prevent. And around 18 years ago, 19 years ago, I think, yeah, my mother had some suspicious, the doctors were uncertain about something, and they ended up checking it, and they discovered that she had stage 1 of ovarian cancer. And she was extremely, extremely lucky, because ovarian cancer is a cancer that unfortunately people discover when it's a little bit too late, when it's stage 4, because the symptoms are not always so clear and so obvious, exactly. Thanks. So my mother was really lucky, and she was, right away they removed everything, and she was actually cancer-free, and she had to do chemo for 1 year as a preventive. But the main lesson that we took away from this as a family was, let's not be afraid of this. Let's not go into panic. Let's not be, all worried and uncertain. Let's take power. Let's take strength that Hashem, God, creates the healing before the sickness. And with that knowledge in mind, we're going to do everything we could to protect ourselves, to share it with our family, with our cousins, and with our relatives, so they too can protect themselves. And some people in our family are carriers and some are not. I was also tested as well. Luckily I'm not a carrier, but at least I know that some siblings in my family who are carriers, we can support each other. We tell anyone who's related to us that they should go and check. And I think that's also the theme of tonight, is that we don't have to be afraid and we don't have to worry. We just have to be informed. We have to know, and we have to have faith that everything is going to be okay. But we can do whatever we could according to our power. For tonight's event, I said we organized everything, we did everything we could that's in our hands, and the rest is up to, what needs to happen in the world. But for sure, we need to always take the responsibility into our own hands, and we shouldn't have to do it with fear, but with the knowledge and the power that there is out there in the world to help with these mutations. So that's just something small that I wanted to share, and I think that we're ready for Dr. Lahat to join us in.